All right, everyone. Hi, my name is Kunal Sethi. I'm the CEO and founder for Detailing Mafia. Today we are at our Detailers Uncut podcast room, and we have a special guest from Italy. We use a brand by the name of Labocosmetica, and we have a special guest, as I said. His name is Reggy. He is the master detailer for Labocosmetica. Reggy.
Thanks for having me, man.
Same here. So, Reggy, we have some questions, some FAQs about ceramic coating. We did a video for all the myths, but yeah, FAQs are something different. So let's start from the basic, what is a ceramic coating?
Simple, I think, to make it simple, it's the longest lasting paint protection outside in the chemical world that we have that can protect our paint from the harsh elements outside, make easier cleaning, have some form of scratch reduction, and a very high level of chemical resistance.
So you're saying elements in terms of like what, the UV rays you're saying?
We have UV rays, we have the fallout from the rain, we have the smog from the metropolitan areas, we have the chemicals that are landing on the road that are becoming wet during the rain being slashed onto the car. We have the washing, we have the use of the car wash chemicals. They are also a big factor inside, and that is basically what a ceramic coating is supposed to do.
All right. Thank you, Reggy, for clarifying that. So let's come to our second question now. What are the benefits of ceramic coating?
Well, the benefits, we have the marketing benefits. We have scratch resistance, water spot resistance, and we have extreme durations. But from a practical point of view, I can say that we have mostly things that have been proven throughout time. Chemical resistance, we have paint protection making the surface more slick, more easy to clean, and a finish that lasts longer than any other paint protection other than the PPF.
So resistance in terms of water spotting?
There is a barrier.
There's a barrier.
I do not believe that eventually anything that is harsh enough can break through also to a coating, landing then in the clear coat. But the main goal for ceramic coating is to make sure that the clear coat is not being harmed by anything outside. So basically we put a shield, an extra shield on the car to protect the clear coat from having these harsh elements burning into them and destroying the finish of the factory provided car.
So when we say element, there's also a natural element of bird dropping. It's everywhere, and that's very acidic, Yeah,
bird droppings, you see what the doves are eating. They are eating our food.
Yeah.
They are making something very unnatural dropping onto our car. And even this, in case of bird drop protection, yes, we have a limited amount of protection in the form of hours. With a ceramic coating, you extend the barrier of the protection against bird dropping for a couple of hours versus no protection where it's eating into the paint immediately and then eventually landing on the sheet metal.
So for the bird dropping also, is this a resistance or we can give it a guarantee,
We have a resistance, yes, but my advice will be that if you see it, you remove it.
You remove it.
Exactly. You cannot take the risk of a layer that has the size of a bacteria to protect you against those harsh bird droppings that are coming from those doves or those eagles or those albatrosses. Because I have seen some stains, ladies and gentlemen. It's no joke.
So, but still, does it, if we leave it for a day, you think it can be removed or it's...
In some cases, yes, depending on what the bird has been eating. But in most cases, it's better to remove it when you see it.
When you see it. It creates a kind of a chewing gum kind of a mark. When you remove it, there's a kind of a mark.
Yeah.
Like a chewing gum. And looks bad, and I've got customers, coming and claiming their warranty, for ceramic coating. I've got it done, and you said all the elements, and these are the natural elements, and so what do we say to those customers? How do we explain them?
Versus clear coat and a ceramic coating, that's clear coat from the factory is going to survive that bird drop for maybe a couple of hours. By adding that ceramic coating, we extend those hours into many more hours. But eventually, if we do not remove the harshness of these bird droppings will eventually eat through the coating and land on the clear coat.
It will affect as many, whatever coating you have.
Doesn't matter how many layers you do, doesn't matter how resistant they are.
Even the top coating or the first coating doesn't make a difference.
Exactly.
It is going to damage.
It is going to go through the paint and through the coating.
Got it. Thank you for your answer. Let's move on to our next question. How long do you think these ceramic coatings can last? Some people are giving a warranty. I've seen, as you said, that they were discussing, there are people selling coatings at $400, $300. Some people are started to claim it as a lifetime protection, to the car.
Yeah, it's true.
How do we explain this? Is it
Well, what we do is we find many locations from east to west to the coldest areas. We take the average of what we can find to last in those elements and then take an average of that. And then we came to the conclusion that we can say that in Labocosmetica, 1 year equals 15,000 kilometers. So either you drive 15,000 kilometers or you drive no kilometers and it survives for 1 year.
All right.
And these are only in the best conditions. And most of these results are in the hands of the user with the preparation of the surface, the paint correction, the degreasing and the panel wipe to make sure that the coating is going to link to the surface to extend that life closer to the promise of the manufacturer.
Okay. Does the ceramic coating, they prevent from swirl marks, marring, scratches?
To a certain level, yes. The ceramic coating creates a certain amount of silkiness, slickness, smoothness, whatever you may want to call it, that makes the grip to contamination less equal to gripping on a clear coat. That less grip is then translated into less scratches because there's no grip for the contamination to scratch it. But if you put enough pressure or if you put enough abrasive materials on the car, even the ceramic coating will scratch. But the benefit is that the scratches will go into the ceramic coating and not in the clear coat.
All right.
So in the worst case, we have to remove the ceramic coating and we're not going to remove clear coat. The same amount of clear coat will be there. So we are then free again to put something extra on the paint to make sure that that clear coat stays in the same thickness as it was at the day from the installation.
All right. If you talk about the application, everybody has a different way of applying a ceramic coating. Yeah. According to you, what is the right way to apply a ceramic coating? People are selling a DIY, somebody uses some kind of applicator. You just told me some places people just drop it on the car and they're wiping it simultaneously. What is the right way? What is the correct definition for this?
My technique is very simple. I try to adapt to the location where I am. Many manufacturers give you the rules that you have to have a room temperature with less than 50% humidity.
Correct.
I can tell you after 3 world tours, that is in many places unachievable. So we can get at 26, 27 at best.
Sure.
So you have to adapt to the circumstances. You are looking for the most easy application, even if you're working with physical coatings, that you have a successful application without any discomfort. So you always make a test batch. You check out how long it's going to take before the coating becomes uncomfortable to wipe off, and you finish the coating right before that. How you put the coating on is in your hands. You see many things about crosshatch, you see swirls, you see swiveling, I don't know, there are many different ways. Focus on an homogeneous application. Get the even amount on the surface everywhere. Try at least.
So you're saying anybody can apply the ceramic coatings?
Yes. Putting it on is not the issue. Taking it off when it goes wrong. There's where the issue starts. There's where also the fault starts. Bad lighting could be a very big reason for not seeing streaks, shadows, or darkening effect. But the knowledge should come from, if you have a professional grade coating, that the trainer is going to tell you exactly what the best conditions are and how to adapt to these conditions, and when it goes wrong, how to remove them.
So what Reggy is saying, if you have professional coatings, you should go with the training and then apply this. The DIY is something which you can apply. Does it require any kind of special maintenance?
Maintenance for Labocosmetica, the philosophy is very simple. We invented the 3 pH wash. The 3 pH is consisted out of 3 pH level shampoos from acidic to alkaline to neutral. That philosophy has been born to 3 different shampoos for all situations necessary. Traffic film for alkaline, mineral deposits, so when the beading starts to die, you don't see it, but there's less beading than before. When a car gets wet, there's an exchange, the water evaporates, the minerals are left behind, they are being built up to a layer.
Correct.
The longer you wait, the less hydrophobics you got.
So those minerals are basically reducing the hydrophobic effect.
Absolutely. As you see it by the behavior of the water. The water's not moving in one straight line.
Correct.
It's finding its fastest way through the minerals. We understand that the philosophy before was that you add a sealant after 6 months, but you buy a ceramic coating, just like you said, for a huge amount of money for the installation.
Correct.
Then the ceramic coating should be able to survive this time without the help of any beading products. So we believe that with the use of these soaps that have been chemically proven and have been tested and certified to get a VDA certificate, meaning they are safe for every single surface, that they are capable of keeping the ceramic coating alive and clean and better performing without adding any other beading products.
No, we should not use a dishwasher or something like that, you know.
Oh, the ceramic coatings of Labocosmetica are chemically resistant enough to use a dishwashing soap. I'll say that the surfactants inside of a dishwashing soap might be a little bit difficult to rinse off a paint instead of over your hands.
So you're saying full pH scale from 0 to 14, any kind of chemical?
should be able to handle it. Yes.
Should be able to handle it.
Yeah, a good ceramic. Yes.
Professional grade one.
I would say professional grade can take those battering with chemicals.
Got it. A lot of people feel, you know, my car is not of that value. Should I do this investment of ceramic coating? Is it worth it?
I would say it depends on the user. If you treat your car as a transportation vehicle just to get you from A to B, it might not be the right guy to put on a ceramic coating or 15 stages paint protection or paint correction. But if it's a guy that's very proud of his car and wants to keep the finish that it is, then it's a very good idea to protect the paint with a ceramic coating.
All right, yeah. We have different kind of people. Everybody has a different way.
Absolutely.
But is it worth it? Is it worth the investment?
I think yes, definitely. Even if it's about the ease of cleaning, the amount of chemicals not necessary to clean the car while it's unprotected is already a win. The amount of time I need to wash it, there's more forgiveness. An unprotected car washed not for 2 weeks can have an exchange that becomes very difficult to wash off with soaps, where you then have to add abrasion to get it clean, destroying the finish of the car, making more swirls, making more marks. And a ceramic coating is going to help you keep that finish, the ease of cleaning, using less chemicals, less time, and less effort.
Got it. Also, as we said, it's a permanent coating, full pH scale. It can sustain with a professional grade coating. Sometimes people ask us that can it be removed also?
Definitely.
Is that possible?
Yes. Do the normal, when we say when a permanent coating, we are talking about the normal abrasion it needs to take. So we have the normal wiping the car, we have the normal washing the car. These types of washing and abrasion should be able to last the coating permanently. However, if we add more abrasion in the form of sanding and polishing, we can remove any ceramic coating in the well. No worries whatsoever. I'm 100% confident I can remove them all, because it's just a sacrificial layer that's there to protect the paint. And if it was impossible to remove them, we would already have heard that in the last 10 years that somebody had ceramic coating on ceramic coating on ceramic coating on the car.
Thank you, Reggie. Thank you for your answers.
Most welcome.
All our users, we got these messages. I thought I should ask the expert and they would believe. Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, check out our other videos and playlist at our channel, Detailing Mafia. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.